This year at CES, I had decided that I wasn't going to bring the big camera. Lo and behold, I bought the DJI, the new DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and this is what happened. Look at this. Okay, right now, let's see, maybe it's going to work now. The gimbal completely failed on me earlier, and then I couldn't reset it. Looks like it's working again. So I guess it just takes a little bit of time for it to reset. So I spent like an hour trying to figure out how to reset the gimbal, and now it's working. Wow. I was going to say this was the best thing ever until the gimbal failed. And basically, it had a thing where it had gimbal protection, and I had an option to try to reset it, and it just wasn't working. So I go and I'm sitting there waiting and trying to talk to DJI tech support, right? And there's a phone number, someone answered. The problem is they said that there is no way to reset this thing, just none, because everything is through the screen. There's no way to press any button combinations down here or a way to press the pin to reset it. So it was just dead, out of the water. I just couldn't use it. Very, very disappointed. So I didn't use this the whole day. This is the main camera. Instead, I was just walking around with just my smartphone. Just one of the smartphones the whole day, like an amateur without a gimbal, just holding the phone up. And I'm sure some of the people I want to talk with and do a little interview with were thinking to themselves, oh man, who is this guy? He's manages media, but he's just walking around with a smartphone, just being totally amateur. So, yeah, that was a shame. So, right now it's working. We'll see how it works tomorrow. I think I'm going to have to bring a backup. Probably do the. I didn't bring my big DSLR, not DSLR. I didn't bring my mirrorless. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring my mirrorless tomorrow. And not my mirrorless, sorry. I'm going to bring my little one-inch sensor tomorrow and hopefully try to capture some stuff with that as a backup. But other than that, because this thing was unreliable, I couldn't use it. So I might have to just resort to using my iPhone or my Samsung Galaxy tablet and just try to capture footage that way. Today I went to the Venetian area. I think there's a lot of innovation going on in the south side. There's all the different international exhibitors are down there. So talked to some and seen some pretty awesome things today. I think tomorrow we might check out the Central Hall or the North Hall. Not sure about that. That's where all the big companies are. Samsung, Sony, LG. That's where they're at. So I'm gonna go check those out tomorrow. But earlier tonight, went into Showstoppers, and I have to say they have a lot of the awesome exhibits and people and vendors that I would probably seek out if I were walking the main show floor. But there are like 30 football fields worth of convention space to walk through. There's just no way I can capture everything. So it's just a matter of, hey, whoever kind of looks interesting, whoever gets my attention, uh, and um, and whoever I might have time for to talk to. So that's pretty much about it. And that all the big companies have all the coverage already, so I'm not going to focus too much on that. And yeah, that's where I'm at. Right now, I'm just taking a little break from it all. Over at the Bellagio convention area, people are walking over showstoppers. But overall, it's been a pretty decent show. It's only the first day. We'll see. A lot of construction going on around this time of year. And the main areas that we like to use to get to for parking and shuttle services, a lot more difficult to get around with all the traffic. I guess that's almost the same every year, but this year it just seems like it's just extra. I think there's only like 140,000 people here at CS this year. It's not even the most amount of people, but just the whole convention space is a lot bigger. And like most people in media, I get tons of invites to go check them out. But the problem is they're just all over the place. And if I only went to see those people, I would never be able to see all the other more interesting things that might be at a show. So that's always a bit of a conundrum whenever I'm here at the show. All right, I'm going back in.